after Jesus died, Joseph, a couple of the women, and I brought his body here to this tomb. And we had to place everything quickly because we had to get back to town. The Sabbath was coming, and once the sun set, we wouldn't be allowed to work anymore. We wrapped his body as best as we could, and we covered his beloved face. We quickly said our goodbyes, but I promised that I would come back as soon as I could. And then they rolled this great stone in front of the entrance to keep out animals and people, but I will never forget the sound. It was so loud and final. Then we heard that the high priest Caiaphas had Romans put guards by the entrance. He was afraid that we would come back and steal his body. We were so sad and upset, we could barely make our way back to where we were staying. My friends tried to get me to eat something. "Come, Mary," they said, "it's the Sabbath." But how could I celebrate when my friend was gone? Well, early on the third day, that Sunday, Salome, Joanna, James's mother, and I, we came back to the tomb. It was just outside town in a garden, and we brought spices for the body. But I just wanted to see him because I missed him so much. But as we came, the earth, it began to shake, and we were so afraid. We rushed to the tomb. And the stone, it was rolled away, and the guards, the Romans, they were there on the ground. They had fainted. I left the others and immediately ran back to John and to Peter to tell them that someone had come and taken Jesus' body. The three of us, we rushed back to the tomb. The men, they went in. I couldn't. All of a sudden, I saw two angels in white. They asked why I was crying. I was so upset and confused. All I could say was, "They have taken away my Lord, and I don't know where they've put him." And then I sensed someone behind me, and when I turned, I saw a figure. Now this man, I assumed, was the gardener who was in charge of the tomb, and he asked me what I was looking for. "And sir," I told him, "if you have taken away the body, please tell me where you have put it, and I will get it." I didn't care why he had taken away Jesus' body. I just wanted him back. Instead, the man said, "Mary." My heart stopped. I knew that voice. It was him. It was my Jesus. I was overjoyed. I clung to his robes, afraid that if I let go, it would all be a dream. But he did tell me to let go and tell the disciples. So I gathered my robes and I ran. And on my way, I thought, he won. Jesus won. He defeated sin and death and everything he had told us was true. When I got back to the upper room, I told our friends the good news. Jesus is alive. He is alive, my friends, and anyone who believes in him will have peace with God forever. And they can call him Savior and friend. And why? Because he has saved them from their sin and given them new life. I am so glad I get to call Jesus my Savior and friend. And he wants to be yours too.